How's it going, guys and gals? It looks like we're not going to be able to do another day of practice run for last Epoch, so we're going to go ahead and go back to PoE 2 for the time being, and then we will be picking back up on last Epoch tomorrow when the new league launches, the new season launches. So that is the plan. So let me change everything real quick. Was trying to get let me see if maybe I can get offline version rolling. We could still do some practice. Can delete this guy. All right, so since that's the case, we're gonna go ahead and looks like we can play offline for now, and we'll just run it that way. And let me see, do we have the filter in here? And then let's see.
In the beginning, there was darkness. Only.
All right, we'll do another bit right here of a starting run and see how we do. See if we can speed up a little bit.
Time to leave Michelka behind me.
We won't throw a filter on right away. Let us at least get a bow, and then I think maybe we might have missed one.
Travel as Keith wishes to destroy us and steal Atera's legacy. We won't let that happen.
There we go. Get rid of this. A little bit of armor. There you go.
Not happening.
Hmm.
When you arrived, was there a family? It was my mistake. They were cornered. I can handle Osprix. I told them to. What good are we if we can't?
Thanks for coming by, baby.
So, are you also here for the peace talk? Good. Name's Grail. I wonder. Come, let me watch you fight. Smoke. So much destruction. And for what? Where'd you learn to fight? Before it reaches town.
Not happening.
Well done. We're almost there. I'll see you ahead. Sounds like they're the keepers, a group, even there. It's these now. Speaking of, I must head there now. Feel free to look around. See you shortly.
Wild Woe, let's fucking go. We're playing. So I'm playing offline right now because the servers are down. I think they're gonna be down all the way until tomorrow. From what it said on Twitter. But I will be doing Hail of Arrows Bleed, at least until I can get to Heartseeker. And that's kind of the plan. So yeah, I'm just doing a practice run. I did a practice run yesterday. I'm gonna do another one today, just to get like acquainted with what I need to be doing. I was trying to see if there was anything in here for me to buy. Melee attack speed, throw attack speed. You know what? I don't have an amulet yet. Believe Heartseeker is 30-point commit. Hail of Arrows is 35-point. I might end up picking up, you know, I'm not 100% on the skill itself because Heartseeker is basically, I mean, he played D2, so you should know. But it's basically like, Magic Arrow. That is a good amount of movement speed. We'll take that. You know what, just for the time being, because I ain't got nothing better. I'll take that as well. Mana and armor. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of gear that I wasn't expecting in here. That works.
Grail was just telling me one there got both not you even could they do this, and our alliance is secure. We'll lend our aid to heal Borea's army.
But yeah, basically it's the same thing. It just seeks out the enemy. Magic Arrow used to hit the target more than once, which it looked like Heartseeker can do as well, but we'll see. But yeah, either way, like worst case scenario, I don't like Heartseeker, and I'll just stick with the Hail of Arrows.
Not happening.
What are you planning on playing, Mr. Darwin? No, not putting anything in. I gotta get another level. I can put puncture in. And that'll be what I use. Puncture. Don't need most of this. And I believe it has dimension return for chance to recur. So second one will be 66, third 50%, something like that. Honestly, I'm not 100% committed to anything yet. I've been messing around with Forge Guardian Sentinel past week or so. It's been pretty fun. Quite powerful, but they're buffing Summon Bear on Primalist, so I may give that a go. I was looking at the Tornado Bear thing. That looked kind of cool. Yeah, no, I know. But you know me, man. I research. I'm not big on walking in blind on anything, so. But I heard this is a pretty solid build. It's easy to make. The Hail of Arrows one, obviously, like there's no real build for Heartseeker just yet, specifically. Most builds are just kind of build-ups for it to get to it and whatnot. But I mean, depending on how well it works, it might be really good. I don't like that. You mentioning that makes me not like it. I don't like that at all. I like everybody to go in blind. I hate that, actually. I don't like test servers for skills or anything like that. I think it's stupid. No fun, because then nothing comes out broken or anything like that. And even if it does come out broken, it's just not a fan. Especially when it's just people that are, you know, people that are probably already at the top anyways. That makes it so people that want to like actually make content on something new can't. Or they can, but yeah, kind of sucks.
Easy. Too easy.
Yeah, I think like for me, it's because I mean I am a content creator, so it kind of, and then on top of that, even as you know, even as just somebody who consumes the content, for me, I don't want it to be figured out like the day that it launches. It's kind of boring. At least to me. And that's one of the things that kind of pisses me off a little bit with the even with like PoE 2. They don't do it as bad, but at the same time they'll give like Ziggy D hands-on with the character the same day that they're like announcing stuff. That's why he has like video of him playing like the freaking Zon on the day that the launch was prior to the actual launch, and I don't like that at all. I think it's stupid.
Not happening. Not happening.
Hey, do you know what I haven't checked for some reason, but what time is the actual launch of the league for Last Epoch? Darwin. $7 a.m. Central. Guess that's when my stream starts tomorrow then. And then that the challenge or whatever to kill Uber Aberoth, is that on like hardcore or whatever? What is it? I don't know. There's some event having to do with Uber Aberoth. I know Ziz is like he took himself out of the, like he made it so he can't actually do the run. So okay. It sounds like it's gonna be pretty tough. I think their estimate was like it's gonna take at least 2 weeks or 3 weeks or something like that. Nice. NGs would be nice though. I won't be surprised if it happens faster. I'm just saying that was the estimate. Supposed to be like 2 to 3 weeks or something before somebody can actually beat him. I think that's just because of gearing time. But like honestly, this is probably like the easiest game to get geared up in. Out of like ARPGs and stuff.
This way. You're here to help. Protect the sun. The drink. Tread carefully.
Yeah, 100%. That definitely has to be the time sink, is getting your gear optimized to actually do the fight. And then it's hardcore, so you really only get one shot at it.
Out here. It isn't safe. We'll reconvene outside. That should hold them. First, we've reinforced the howling monster. Sir, lovely. What do you mean here? Or at it? Well, tell you what. Let's get out of here first, and then I'll explain more. These peace talks are hardly worth it if you don't know why Orion is after us.
Technically speaking, I mean, I probably could, like, if that was any game for me to run hardcore on, it'd probably be this one, because it's honestly like the easiest to gear up on and everything like that. But even then, I don't think I'd want to. I don't think I'd have as much fun. And then you said it was like character found, which means it's stuck on that character, and you know, I think that's my biggest thing. I wouldn't mind though. Like, I just don't think I don't think I'd actually win it. 100% easier than D4. No offense to anybody that likes Last Epoch. This is like literally like the easiest start for an ARPG. Maybe it gets a lot harder later on, but honestly, and then gearing in general is just a lot easier for like what you're missing. Thank you, Roby. Yeah, I'm talking about start and like just general gearing, like to start with. I got nothing to say about later. I haven't played enough to really make a statement on that. I'm not somebody that's just gonna tuck out my ass, you know what I mean? And the other thing is like the way that the gameplay works in Last Epoch, it's pretty much you just like there's a lot of like, you know, one-shot mechanic type stuff going on overall. What's going on here? Oh yeah, I gotta get one in here. I forgot. One in Guile. I can get one there. Appreciate this because of the fact, to be honest, I don't feel like I'm wasting my time to get that power fantasy I'm looking for. I mean, I agree, you know. And honestly, like, I think it's achievable in most games, but it's definitely like this is easily the game that you feel the strongest early on. D4 is pretty much there too, because I mean they have to kind of appease the casuals. So pretty much every character you play has to come out of the gate swinging. PoE 2 is definitely the worst at it as far as power fantasy goes early on, but you definitely can get there. I think people just whine a lot. Supposed to get Umbral Blades next as my specialization. But for now, I guess I can grab Shift. It's gonna be like almost 10 levels, whatever. Shift. I'm doing good. How are you? Like I was running a Storm Totem Shaman that felt okay. Got him to empowered and felt pretty underpowered. Definitely a gear issue. Then I tried this Forge Guardian Sentinel and I'm tanky because I'm constantly healing every melee hit. And damage output is decent enough. I walked into empowered at level 75 and I'm surviving just okay for now, but still doing work. Gotcha. That's awesome. Glad you're doing great.
Not happening.
Not a problem at all. Not a problem at all. Are you planning on playing some Last Epoch tomorrow when the new season is out? I play this PoE 1 and PoE 2. Sometimes I'll play Minecraft when I'm really feeling the itch for it, usually on weekends or stuff like that. Sometimes I'll throw on a random game like Mega Loot or something of that nature. But generally I just kind of play what I'm feeling like playing.
I'm sure you have questions, but let me
Though ARPGs are the primary thing that I play during the week. Yeah, Heartseeker seems like really cool. Looks like it's gonna be really strong, so. Normally I stream Mondays through Thursdays. Mondays through Thursdays, about 3 hours, 4 hours, depending on the crowd. And if there's not anybody here, I'll stream and then I'll bounce. If there's lots of people here, I'll stream and I'll probably keep streaming. There are days I'll stream 8 hours, 9 hours, 12 hours, just depends.
Where's Balthus?
Thank you. I appreciate that. I will do my best to do so.
What? That must be an Osprix. What happened? That must be. We have their camp. Are you sure? You'll stay safe, stay alive, and bring Balthus back.
Should have emptied out my my stuffs. Goes the spoon.
Might have to drop something.
See, I'm shopping for a projector right now on Amazon. Kind of torn between a $90 with the apps that I want, Prime, YouTube, etc., or an official licensed Google TV smart projector on sale for $250. I mean, all I can say is just compare the most recent reviews and go from there, man. Sometimes the $90 one's gonna outshine everything else. It just depends. I have been streaming for a long time, quite a few years. Quite a few years, but I've only become a affiliate. Like when I first started streaming, I became affiliate right away. I've never become a partner though. Yeah, that's where I'm leaning, just to spend less. Yeah, might as well, man. Worst case scenario, as long as it has like a year, you know, year warranty or 2 years warranty or whatever, try it out. If it sucks, I mean, you can always return it and just get the other one. Depending on how long it stays on sale, and who knows, there might be an even better sale on the officially licensed Google TV one. Thank you, thank you. I am trying to do just that. For mage. Upgrade. That's cool.
Right.
I appreciate that, but at this current point in time, since I don't really make money off of my streams, I don't think I can actually afford to be paying anybody to do any custom anything for me. I do appreciate the offer though. Thank you.
Not happening.
Future's always possible, but when that time comes, I will reach out. How about that? It's okay. I don't really share my Discord with anybody. Can always message you on here if I have an interest. It's don't remember exactly which one, but it's a Razor, Kraken, I believe. No, Shark, I think. Kind of like it above the Kraken that I had originally, just for the fact that it's a bit lighter. Doesn't feel like I got like weight sitting on the top of my head. Oh, babe.
Not happening. Not happening. Close. Not happening. Don't forget.
Let's see. Hey man, I'm not, like I said, I mean this is one that again came from a small studio. I can judge it all day as far as like this, you know, what I played before, but I'm not gonna judge what they're doing new and the improvements they made until I actually see them. I can't be that close-minded, especially when it comes to video games. How you end up passing up on really good solid choices later down the line. A lot of people are like that though, but you know. Like, as far as D4 goes, it's one of those games that it's there, you know, sadly, like, the story is awesome, graphics are awesome, gameplay is fun and smooth, but it's always just gonna be cash grabs with them because it's sad. And like, I really wanted to have some faith in the game, and I really wanted it to be what I consider PoE 2 to be, honestly. Like, and some people will disagree with me as far as that goes, but fact of the matter is PoE 2, even though it is a branch off of PoE 1 and they are bringing over a lot of mechanics, it's still a new game and it's in early access. For people to judge it completely right now is super crazy, man. Yes, of course, make your voice heard, complain if you need to complain, but you know, the game's gonna improve 100% because honestly the game directors and stuff are interested in making the best game possible, and it'll just continue to get better. Just like this, I mean, I don't expect this to be like where they stop. You know what I mean? I expect them to continue getting better and better every time that I come back. Exactly, you know. A lot of people, you know, they're got their judgments about it, but
More than that. Now, which, speaking of, let's head back to camp. I must reach Lena at once.
Etera's blessing. Prayers be with you.
Right.
yeah, I kind of doubt that one. He honestly doesn't even want to be playing PoE 2. He's upset. He's still upset about the fact that they split the games. We'll see, but you know, like I said, last Epoch, it's not like I said it was a bad game. I just had a really bad experience a couple of times that I played. Obviously, most people had a bad experience that first time around with the servers. Second time, I just wasn't feeling it. I just couldn't get into the game, and I'm hoping changing class and changing whatnot will help. A lot of people don't like the souls. Well, a lot of people are upset because
He's been
at the start
quiet since
everything's
he returned.
super slow,
No, not for
and I get that. You know what I mean? I do.
Lena, I'm sorry to you too. This is what's best for us all. With the Epoch's power, I'll finally be able to.
I think the primary thing is they need to speed the game up a little bit more, and hopefully that'll happen when they put in the other acts. I doubt it, but at the same time, you know, there's a possibility. Are you? I have points somewhere? Don't think I have points somewhere.
What is this place? I don't seem to have gone far, but everything looks so different. Is there anyone here?
I probably would too, but as I said before, right now I'm not working. And but they do look cool though, I gotta admit. But yeah. You know, my hopes were to kind of turn this into something profitable, you know, streaming and whatnot, and it just hasn't gotten there, and I'm gonna keep trying, but yeah, you know, grind is the grind.
And who are you?
Yes, sir. The fact that I've been doing it for years is probably the most draining part about it. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, you know? Something I actually enjoy doing. I enjoy playing the games and talking with everybody and kind of just, you know, having fun.
They won't forget that one.
Terra watch over you. Gods.
You know, I'm doing them as much as I can, but honestly, like I'm running through, man. I can always go back and do the side quests, so unless there's something that's stopping me from doing them later.
Yes? Gods be with you.
For me, as long as I'm not struggling, I really don't pay attention, you know what I mean? Here, Mr. Loot Lizard. Yeah, I heard they're nerfing the whole Loot Lizard thing. Kind of sad that I didn't play more with the Loot Lizards like in place, but we'll see how bad they nerfed it. Hopefully they didn't nerf it too bad. I mean, 40% less doesn't sound too bad, and then supposedly you can buff it later too, so you can get more of them. So yeah, it's built into the new forget what y'all call them, but
Gods be with you. Stay safe.
yeah, but I forget, like it's one of those like things that you can do later on, right? I always forget, they're not like houses or something like that, but you choose one. But I think you're supposed to be able to do this one in conjunction with like one of the other ones or something. I don't know, I don't remember exactly.
Farewell.
Man, trying to remember what it is. It's like let's see. No, it's like at the end you choose like the merchants, I think it's Merchants Guild or something like that. And then the other one, I don't know. There's like these different things you can do. I always forget what they are. Factions, that, yeah. Circle of Fortune, yeah. Yeah, don't you have to choose like one and whatnot, or can you do both of them? I don't even remember. Like I said, it's been forever since I played, so. Gotcha. Yeah, and you're supposed to be able to do one of those plus the Weaver thing now, from what I had watched, I guess.
Not happening.
Gotcha. Well, actually, we have to have played together for some time before being able to trade like that, but it's not very long. Gotcha. Which one do you usually choose? I know there's benefits to each one, I don't remember.
What brings you here? Etera's grace be with you.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, and that's probably why they're doing the character found thing, or that's why Ziz is doing the character found thing. So it has to be like SSF.
Not happening.
You there, help me. Impressive. Go on. I'll be right there with you.
Not happening.
Adds that layer of complexity, but honestly with COF it's pretty easy to target what you really want. E.g. I want 100 mace on the forge guard because my chest has 20 melee is damaged with one hand mace on it, so I put in the mace token thing for a higher chance to have them pop up. Gotcha.
I see.
What? Go on then. Bah! You, I see. You, for now, eld I have there. It we plead. The gods have long left this world, but their memory will give you comfort. Be safe, traveler.
Yes.
And you can put in things to cater what you have to do. No dungeons or no monos or no arena. Gotcha. Mm. Can't be done.
Follow your feet.
Mm.
That was close. Not happening. Not happening.
I want to test something. I see it doesn't even show the white bows. Probably can't use that filter until later. Need to quit picking up so much junk though. It's not like it sells for much gold anyways.
Not happening. Run after me.
Hatred never ends!
Glad you're enjoying the playlist, my friend. I was just looking up the quiver that I'm supposed to rock later. Just looking at which base it is, but I guess the base is like quite a bit later. It's like the Nomad quiver or something like that.
Anion's stupid elder. I fear you. Please stop him.
Gods be with you. Stay safe.
Yes? Easy. Too easy. Not happening. Not happening.
Yes, sir. Don't let them boss you around too much. They wanted another milk bone, huh?
Where are you going? Gods.
Might be a bit late getting here tomorrow. Weekly conference call at 11:30. Crapshoot, how long it'll run? Damn. Sucks, buddy. That sucks. So what? You just gonna flip a coin and choose your class then, or are you gonna try and pick something before the actual release?
Not happening.
Gotcha. Hey, nothing wrong with sticking with something comfortable. That's what a lot of people do, so. Hopefully Iron Jesus blesses us all. Not that bad.
Not happening.
Lightning cracks! Earthquake power! Lightning cracks! Shock and burn! Thunder! Roar! Lightning cracks! Next time you will perish!
Eterra's grace be with you. Take care of yourself.
Easy. Too easy.
Gods. Eterra watch over you. Stay back. Run. Stay back.
Accept nothingness.
What a shame, poor man. But what's done is done.
You seem a little This is what is left of. Don't.
Hey man,
Might be kind enough to.
everybody born in the late 80s, early 90s is pretty much how their playlists are. That's how it be. Hey, gotta keep everybody on their toes, right?
You've woken. I see you come. If I then close your eyes and focus on the potential you wish to wield as I guide the shades to you. I see that you are still you. That strength will be necessary if our world, our reality, is to have any hope.
Yeah, I think Spotify is just doing its thing now. I think it already played through the original playlist, so.
Greetings. Do not dwell on regrets.
Gods be with you.
Why a terror? I see even by you. Thank you. There is an old passage to the surface.
I'm following a guide.
May a terror smile upon you. Farewell.
I'm just, since I already kind of looked over what I needed, it's not as bad. I do have it up, like I have the little like the class stuff up just to make sure. It is I think it's by Dread, but it's a 0 to hero guide. Supposedly this build with Hail of Arrows, at least, it's supposed to be able to do like all the harbingers and all that, like all 10 of them or whatever the case might be. Gotcha.
Easy. Too easy.
And supposedly even without like the primary unique that's used on this build, you can still do like up to like the second Harvey. So even if you don't get it by that time, which it's supposed to be like a pretty common unique to get, you can literally wait until then and it still works pretty well. So there were a couple of builds I was looking at. One of them was similar to what Dredge was, but instead of going to Hail of Arrows, it stops right here on Umbral Blades. Gotcha.
Not happening.
So basically, like, I build stacks with puncture, and then I'm supposed to throw down Umbral Blades to get the max damage that I can off of it. And that's basically what I run until I get something, until I can get to Hail of Arrows, basically. Yeah, basically it's like that. It's supposed to like rock stacks, do shift, then and then Umbral Blades, and it's supposed to be like really good damage. Considering my gear's absolute trash right now, I'd agree. Have you watched the... Hold on, let me look this up real quick. This is like the latest Path of Exile clips or something like that. I see. Yeah. This video right here is hilarious. The clips, man. It's like it's crazy, man. I kind of feel bad for the game devs, but at the same time, man, you know, they're gonna get hate either way. One thing I did, I was watching. I don't think I finished the video yet, but I was watching like a there's a clip in there of it. It's with Jonathan on a podcast or something like that. And they're talking about like, I forget what they were talking about, man, but like I was looking at it and you know, there are things that I really do agree with Jonathan on, like 100%. Even though like it's not the popular opinion, you know, you know what I mean? But it's one of those things where it's just like, you know. Mark just kind of sits back and he's like, okay, I'll change it right away. It's freaking hilarious, man. Yeah, he like, that's the thing, is like he genuinely cares about the game. You know, I think he gets a bad rap for like enjoying the type of playstyle that he does, you know, because you know, you got a whole group of PoE1 players going over, and you know, we're so used to like just speed, like every single second just speed, you know what I mean? And like that's not really how PoE2 works, or how they want it to work at least. But I mean, at the end of the day, more than likely it's gonna end up working that way. You know, whether they completely want it or not, it's gonna end up getting a lot faster over time either way. I think the biggest thing is people just need to like give it time. Give it time, and it's gonna improve and whatnot. Not bad. Not using flurry. Yeah, like I mean, I'm all good with like, you know, share your opinion and everything. Of course, I'm not hating on that. Just give a valid opinion and make sure to not like, you know, make sure that you're being constructive about it, and that's literally it, man. You know, but you're always gonna have douches out there that are like pushing an agenda or whatever the case might be, you know, or acting a fool just because that's gonna bring in the views, which I mean, I get it, you know what I mean, you know, but you know, it's not what I'm into. Yeah, you know, and then a lot of, you know, I think Ziz said it pretty well, is like a lot of gamers know what they don't like, but they don't know how to fix it. You know, like me, I'll throw out suggestions, you know what I mean? Like, I'm one of those people that like, I'll actually be constructive and try and throw out suggestions on how to fix things. I've already suggested how they fix the whole like mapping thing, because a lot of people don't like certain layouts and whatnot. All they have to do is implement like a favorite maps kind of thing, but basically the way that it would work is it just lowers the chance for it to be that specific type in specific biomes. So then you would just favorite certain maps for certain biomes, and that would just improve the chance for it to be those maps specifically. Now, I don't know how well that would work with how the Atlas works itself, but you know, at least it's an idea. That might be good. and then people want to be able to juice more on specific mechanics, I mean, they might as well just go ahead and look into adding scarabs of some type. They already have the slots for it on the waystones and whatnot. Now it's either that or, honestly, like in my opinion, the I know you didn't play it, or at least I don't think you played it, but the Freesia event they did with the idols, which are like permanent power. It's like permanent scarab type stuff, which of course you can still add scarabs later, but adding in that permanent buff for like certain things, because a lot of the stuff that you do on the Atlas tree right now feels very underwhelming. Like I was fully spec'd into Rogue Exiles and I was barely even seeing them, like maybe every third or fourth map. Yeah, and PoE 1. The event was really cool though. And it's a solid way to bring in like permanent power to your mapping and whatnot, or not power, but permanent like buffs for like drops and stuff like that. Like if you're trying to farm something specific, it's really nice. And I would say it's pretty cool to run, but you know, that's my opinion on it at least. Yeah, the event was really cool. I mean, so much so that they're adding in like the modifiers to private leagues and stuff. It'll be a train wreck in chat. I honestly, like personally, I don't think they should have somebody check in chat, but they shouldn't have they shouldn't have him looking at chat. They should just have him playing and showing how he plays, so that way, you know, maybe people can understand where he's coming from. At least that's my opinion on it. Obviously, he's gonna get judged. He's gonna get judged either way, though. Because, I mean, yeah, there's gonna be a lot of trash talk inside chat, but at the same time, I'm sure there'll be some people with some sort of constructive criticism to... Or even, you know, ideas or concepts, you know, that, you know, maybe he's talking about something and they kind of feed off of that. Oh yeah, 100%. 100%, man. Especially like the worst thing is like a lot of it is like the newer people, like the newer crowd that was brought in with PoE 2 that are like like less hardcore about it. They're literally the worst ones when it comes to it. They're the ones talking the most shit, and it's crazy, man. That one might be good. Yeah. More chance to bleed, gimme. Hate saying it that way, but you know, it'd be like that sometimes. And I'm not saying that we're not harsh critics too, but you know, like people like Ziz and not Steel's like pretty bad at it, but like Ziz, Mathel's a pretty good level-headed guy. Ben is level-headed, but he'll talk trash. But like even Ben, somebody who like literally hated the game, has come out, you know, like he's like, it's improving, you know, it's getting better. It's gonna take time, but it's getting better.
Farewell. Who are you?
And that's something that Ziz also said, is like the people that are going to be the most critical are the ones that play the most. Like, obviously, you know, people like me and him and freaking Mathel and Ben, you know, the people that are going to put in thousands of hours, you know, throughout the year are definitely going to be the most critical of the game to begin with. Yeah, that clip was hilarious, man. I was like, dang, bruh. But it's hilarious. So that has to be like somebody needs to make that into an emoji. Yeah, man. I mean, I understand because, like, honestly, Twitter's probably the biggest platform that they get. You know, that's where they post all the like patch note stuff and all that stuff. So I get it to an extent, but 100%, they literally just need to like, they should have banned them like a long time ago. At minimum, they should have at least done a seasonal ban when all that stuff went down. Just to show that, you know, it doesn't matter who you are kind of thing, but you know, what can you do? Sure, it's clear over here. And forever spawning mobs. Sheesh. Can't walk 2 feet. Is it crazy? Defensive belt. Poison damage slow on hit. Wish that was better. Oh well. Let's see.
Not happening.
Much damage, so I lose 370. That's too much damage. Throw that on now. I should have actually raised damage. Yeah. Yeah, man, I don't know about that. That's so weird. Like, I don't I don't understand why they're getting DDoSed. Like, is it like a competitor hiring somebody to do it, or is it just like somebody doing it for fun, or what? You know what I mean?
Not happening.
I wouldn't be that surprised. I mean, even with all the negativity and whatnot, PoE is still like leading the ARPG market. You know, whether you're talking about PoE 1 or PoE 2. Yeah, probably though. Pissed off losers for sure.
well.
Yeah, man, that clip video was crazy.
Yes?
Nah, I don't. You know what? I think I may have. I'm not sure. I have to look into it. I'll check it out a little later.
close.
I'm just trying to see how far I can get in the my 3-hour time frame. That way, hopefully, I can improve it tomorrow when I play as well. I'm gonna do more than 3 hours tomorrow, but I'm gonna start earlier too. So. Hopefully. I wanna try to get as far to the end of the campaign as possible.
Easy. Too easy.
Damage is pretty good considering my gear's pretty rough. And on top of that, I'm not even doing like the full combo that I'm supposed to be doing. I'll see how I do.
Easy. Too easy.
Build stacks. Da, da. Need to go there.
That was close.
Mm.
Not happening.
It's-
Not happening.
Oh yeah, 100%. I'm enjoying this playstyle a lot better than I did the mage or whatever it was. I do feel a little squishy, but from what I understand, that's gonna be how it is until I get a couple of things together for this character. So it's all good. Yeah, if I was gonna try to do that hardcore thing, I probably wouldn't be playing this character. Not that it's bad. I mean, it's actually pretty good all in all. And I know it does get some leech and stuff like that, some recovery later down the line. Yeah, I mean, you should know by now. I prefer like dexterous kind of characters. Mage just didn't do it for me. It wasn't like, and it has nothing to do with PoE 1. Like just in general. Like for instance, my favorite character from D3 was the monk. Oh yeah, 100%. You know, wherever I can find health, I definitely will. Assuming my RNG works. Not surprised on that. He was, you know, he's excited about the event, and you know, since he's not actually participating, he's just gonna be in, you know, like I guess he's just hosting it. But yeah, it's pretty cool.
The Temple of Hetera. Or at least it used to be. I doubt anything valuable is left.
This place has seen such sorrow.
Yeah. No, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, no, I get, and I know what you're talking about. Like this thing has health, so I could be like, yeah, and then here, and then choose shattering, and then shatter it, and then whatever I get, kind of thing. I don't know why I have that. And then like, yeah, I know you can, you know, like if I'm like, well, you know, I want more health on whatever piece. And be like, and I could choose like, let's see, not discovery. I don't know if I have any of those. Either way, yeah. And then whatever I have, you know, I could just upgrade it. There goes some easy health right there. Boom. I follow, man. I skipped skip something that I don't want to skip. Get bleed. Hey Darwin, how about how far am I into the story right now? I know if I need to open up longer. Gotcha, gotcha. So then I'm probably looking at about 6 hours to complete campaign then. If that's the that's the current speed that I'm at. I don't think so. Do they go into my materials, or are they like something that I can't like move around? Yeah, no, I haven't then. Yeah, I don't think I've ever found a dungeon key, if I'm being honest, like on either one of my playthroughs, so.
They won't forget that one.
Gotcha. Still cooking? Huh? Okay. Maybe. Not 100% sure. Because I know you're getting on a bit later too, so. But we'll see. For sure, we'll see. Me, I don't know any like what I need to run and what I don't need to run, so I'm just like running everything. I could probably technically skip a lot of this stuff in general, but I tend to kill a fair amount of things. Yeah. cool, but that might be better. 412. Like a small difference there. Savage. Should get better damage over time though. Here's what I'll do. Actually, hold on. Let's better this. Better that. That. There. I don't know if I have any hope ones. Yeah, it doesn't look like I have any. You're talking about up here. Glyphs, I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting it's two different spots. Hope. Oh. Damage. Okay. Crazy. I guess I go up on that. Able to be applied. Chance to bleed on hit. That'd definitely be it. Gotcha, gotcha. Got 2 forward potential left. Can't upgrade this. I think I'll go with bow damage. And that ought to be a solid upgrade right there.
Not happening. There's search. I need to though. Also, if you're looking for specific shards, I want the whole numbers from it. Use removables if you have them because it will give you the tier numbers of shards. Gotcha.
I think that's the thing that I need to work on the most is like properly crafting my gear and stuff. Like I haven't crafted anything. That was the first time that I really crafted other than the adding the health earlier. Basically just been friggin' shooting through. Like damage over time is one of the ones that I know I need.
Not happening.
Yeah, and while leveling, I'll take a look and make a quick decision on what to do. Just keep running. Try not to spend too much time messing with it until... Gotcha. Yeah, and like that's what I was trying to do. I was just kind of running because I mean I didn't feel like I needed to. Like I said, the only thing that kind of bugged me is I'm a little squishy, but
Not happening.
you know, I want to do that, but I'm just not sure exact because like I'm using a filter that Dread made, but I have a filter that Dread made, but it's kind of hiding everything, or at least it feels like it's hiding everything. Bows, like regular white bows and all that stuff, which I kind of need early on, so I'm not sure when to like switch over to the filter. Yeah, he made a filter, but I'm just not sure when to switch over, you know what I mean? Because I felt like nothing was dropping. See, so like, where's it at? See this one. So this is the filter that he's running right here. Which one of these would I hit though? Do I just turn this one off, hide all? Like I might make like I might see if maybe there's like a leveling filter for bow slash bleed stuff. Maybe I can find something that's, or maybe I'll make it, I don't know. But yeah, this is the one that he has. Gotcha.
I believe we have identified when the void began to sweep centuries. Seek out the outcast queen, leader of the living rebels, and show her the
All right, so a little over 3 hours, about 3 hours 15 minutes. I made it to Act 4. He said there's like 9 acts. So that's pretty much what my speed is right now. I don't know how good or bad that is, considering, but I mean, it's not like I play this game all the time either. But it's about dinner time, Mr. Darwin. I appreciate you coming by. I will be playing tomorrow. Of course, I'll start when the event starts, so I'll be playing a lot sooner than I did today. Hopefully, I'll see you on at that time. Not sure how to even get to like friends menus or anything on here anymore. Hopefully, I have you added. If I don't, let me know. But for now, this is Elder Wolf saying over and out. I appreciate anybody who came by on YouTube and Twitch. I hope to see y'all next time. And yeah.